So I'm going to compare it with complex news. I'm going to annotate complex news opening sequence, and it is 3 seconds long. It is very short, mostly just graphics, and much different from ours. And ours is more like a Sky News kind of opening sequence, as it takes longer and it shows different aspects of our theme. So, anyways, on to the thing. So, yeah, play everything slow. So yeah, the logo comes up complex, and then the second logo in the middle, not the really second logo, but the part of the logo comes in the middle, and it says the news in the middle of the N, and it has lines around it and yellow because like that is their theme. The theme, like not their theme, but their aesthetic, and their aesthetic consists of like lines and simple shapes, and just to make it more modern. And it has, and the essential colors are obviously yellow, white, and black because yeah, because that's it. Because it the more simplistic your colors are when they're together, the more modern it looks. Because in this case, minimalism is key, and ours did not really have that throughout because we did not keep a consistent central color because we just thought that it'll be more because complex does not represent pop culture, it represents more of hip hop culture, and ours represent is meant to represent each genre of music in one. So we decided to just use the right colors when appropriate, but our central color was always purple. So we chose one color so that we do not confuse people as our central. So we chose one color as our central color, but we chose different colors in the presentation of the whole thing because we wanted to relate with people of different genres and different views and things like that. So continue. And then it zooms in and it zooms into news. Let's take that back. So it zooms into complex, then it zooms into news. So then it's more so, and then if you notice the lines are separating to form into different kinds of graphics. Not really different kinds of graphics, but it's like animated so it forms into different kinds of shapes. Like there's a diamond shape that they're working with, and then like triangular shapes they're working with. So yeah, and it and as it's zooming into each one, it's more like because when you say complex news, you say complex then the news. So it did complex first, then news later, and it just yeah. And then immediately after, it zooms in and separates the into the central question. Ours did not put the central question in the beginning because we just thought that it will. We wanted a more of like a not enigma, but a more of like a surprise kind of thing. Like if like we didn't want anybody to predict. Oh my gosh, mom, pause it. Don't worry. All right, so it zooms in and it makes the central question pop up. Ours does not have the central question because basically we wanted people to have to watch the thing to get to the central question, and plus our central question does not focus on one thing. It's more like an analysis of different topics within one topic. So and they still use the central question, and it was yellow and black, and they have an image of the matter on top of the question. So not the question but the title, so that um because basically basically you can't get a graphic to represent what is written. And if they have like short evidence of what happened, they can put it on as like the main image because Yeah, because it represents what the titling means basically. What's going on, guys? And then it zooms in, and then we see the presenter immediately after. And if you notice, everything is zooming in boxes, like squares. And as I mentioned earlier, simple shapes are used because it brings a more modernized effect. Like even as it starts, you see um, squares turning into diamonds, turning into triangles, turning into squares, then keeps going and going and going through line. So like it allows minimalism to shine throughout the whole opening sequence. So yeah. What's going on, guys? For complex reasons. Shut up. So then next, I will show you the Sky News opening sequence. I can't quite find it. Shut up, stupid phone. You know. So it's a globe. Oh no, that's the old one. Mom. Quite a while. Don't worry, I'll finish and I'll come out. Actually, don't worry, you can watch it without me. I'll watch on my own. All right, so I decided to use NBC because NBC relates more to our opening sequence. So as you can see in the top right corner, it says radio, online, and TV, and this is kind of like this shows that they have a radio presence, an online presence, and a TV presence, unlike ours, which was more like which is not in the beginning, but is later into the presentation that says like our handles from all our social media and our website on the below because we do not have a radio and a TV presence. Well, technically we do, but we don't. But yeah, basically that's more like it. We have everything written there, and then it's a globe and it spins and it goes all the way in to New York City, and you know that it's New York City because even though the thing is very quick, you know it's New York City because it reaches a certain landmark, and that's the Lady Liberty. Then it passes Lady Liberty, goes all the way in, across the buildings, and then it goes to a tall building, and then you see NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. Ours did not say with Rye because it's not about Rye because anybody can be the presenter. Just like Complex News, anybody can be the presenter. You don't really know. It could be Nadeska, it could be anyone else. It's not really one person, it's different. So um so yeah, it says nightly news in serif font, which shows that it is a more sophisticated and serious uh kind of approach because uh, you can already tell their demographic because um people because the younger audience will not really be more welcoming to serif font but more of sans serif because sans serif is more like uh let's say younger people friendly. And yeah, let me stop there.